We're back now to our awards categories, and we come to the seventh of our awards. It's Global Gold, in association with the Australian High Commission, and this is to do with exporters of products and services. And it's a delight to welcome onto the stage the Australian High Commissioner to New Zealand, His Excellency Paul O'Sullivan. G'day, mate.
Ministers, Mayors, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for the Australian High Commission to join with all the other sponsors in recognising and saluting the New Zealand and specifically the Wellington businesses who are interested in getting into the export arena. It's a great time to be an exporter from either of our countries now, because the value of our dollars rewards exporters, and the costs of imports, which raise our productivity, is falling. So it's a good time. We do $30 billion worth of trade across the Tasman each year, and there's well over $100 billion in investment across between our two countries across the Tasman. So it's a great time, and it's a wonderful thing to see so many Wellington-based companies entering that global gold space. The finalists are
The concept of a worldwide competition for rugby had been around for many years, but prior to 1987 the only way of deciding the best rugby-playing nation on the planet was arguing the toss in the pub. All that changed in 1987 when the inaugural Rugby World Cup competition was held right here.
Well, it was a unique opportunity. Rugby had been played for over 100 years. There had never been a Rugby World Cup. And so we were the first players playing in the first final, and the opportunity to be the first ever world champions.
Fittingly, the All Blacks became the first team to win the William Webb Ellis Trophy on home soil. Australia's won twice, so has South Africa, with England and New Zealand both winning once so far. In just 4 months' time, 20 of the world's great rugby-playing nations will play in 4 pools and many footy fields as well, culminating in the final match at Eden Park on Sunday, October 23rd.
Well, the atmosphere in any World Cup is electric. It is the biggest opportunity that the players have ever had. It's one of those fantastic opportunities for fans to be there, to say I was there when I saw it happen. So I think any World Cup final has only been 6, that'll be the 7th. It's going to be a massive event.
With rugby the winner on the day, Global Gold pays tribute to those making a positive impact as a successful exporter of goods and services.
In a world where the stakes are high, certification of personnel is critical. ASPEC is internationally trusted for our candidate assessment in aviation, construction, transport, aircraft engineering, and finance. All high-stakes industries. Some of the most trusted people in the world are tested by ASPEC, the assessment specialists.
Macaulay Metals, New Zealand's largest privately owned scrap metal exporter. Passion. Macaulay Metals exports in excess of 100,000 tonnes of metal every year. Professional. Trusted for honest processes. Integrity. Honest, fair and known for quality product. Innovation. Industry leaders with smart people. True Kiwi values from your local company, going strong since 1959. Proudly independent, proudly Kiwi.
Star now represents a database of over 1.5 million actors, models, musicians and dancers. Understanding their experience firsthand is an important part of our daily routine.
To be or not to be.
Every day our members are successful.
Hey, they've done the part!
We like to share in that success, so we can take a little bit for ourselves. Star Now, where talent gets discovered.
Superstructure is the world's leading supplier of safety and risk management software to the aviation industry. With over 100 customers including airlines, aviation authorities, airports and other operators, Superstructure is at the forefront of aviation safety thought leadership. Exporting software to more than 50 countries, every day over 5,000 aircraft are monitored by Superstructure's software. Superstructure's pedigree is founded on its development and support centre based in the heart of Wellington and sales headquartered out of London.
And the winner is Macaulay Metals.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks to the Australian High Commission, Paul, for presenting and backing this award. It's an important award. I'd like to underline the thank you to Australians and the High Commission, because I'm sure that in October we're only going to be wanting to offer condolences. But thank you is very important right now. So anyway, Macaulay Metals, we've been on the Wellington landscape since 1959, and in that time we've been right there cleaning and sweeping up Wellington and seeing a lot of changes on the landscape. Anything really from small lots of metal and cleaning those up and exporting them right through to large infrastructure projects, not only in Wellington but nationwide as well. We're very proud of what we do. If you want to relate it back to rugby, we had the Millard stand come through our yard. That was a talking point at the time. I think one of my friends has got one little piece of scrap left on a piece of seat, that one of the seat boards from up there. So that's a pretty important part of history and memorabilia for Wellington. But behind it all and making it all happen is the people who turn up and play for us every day, and we've got some great people from our staff across our 5 yards in the North Island. We've got about 105 staff currently, I think, and they're all wonderful people. We're very proud of them. We're very proud of all our customers and our suppliers. Like to thank them all a lot. They stand there and support us, and it's a very competitive marketplace. And all of the other people that have an input into it as well, our lawyers, our bankers, ANZ, who are here tonight. We're very proud to be involved with them as well, and very proud Wellingtonian as well. So thank you very much, everybody. Thanks. Have a good night.